Hey friends, hey yogis, new friends and old. My name is Rachel, if you don't already know me, and I'm so glad that you're on my YouTube feed. I hope that you like this workout. I am going to bring you a quick 25-30 minute flow tops because I have to go teach my studio class and I need my own home practice to get myself going. It's a rainy, cloudy Wednesday, so happy hump day. And I'm needing a little bit to get me going prior to going to motivate others. So I hope that you enjoy it. Just know that you're practicing right alongside of me. This is my own practice. So I hope that you enjoy it and I hope that it works for you. Please let me know if there's anything that you'd like to see me do, any higher level classes you'd like me to teach. I'm happy to do it. If you want me to demo something that you're working on or have questions or maybe just need a little encouraging, let me know. So let's get started. Start in tabletop, hands, palms under the shoulders, knees drop right under the hips. Start in a neutral spine, and just remember to use that breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Fingers are spread, so the fingertips are pointing up to the top of the mat. Lengthen the spine through the crown of your head. And then on your inhale, drop the belly down and look up. Exhale, round the back, press into the palms. Tuck the chin. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round the back. Inhale. And exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine, press into the palms, belly draws in, navel is reaching to the spine. Inhale. And release to a neutral spine. Just sway your hips from side to side, right and left. Pressing into both hands, palms. Start taking the hips forward, a little rounding through the hips. Going forward in big circles, probably a little bigger than you would if you were trying to do a hula hoop. But imagine that hoop action going around. And then come back, neutral spine, take it in the other direction. Around. I like to get a slight rounding in the back as I come forward. Draw the belly in. And then come back to center. Sink the heels, hips down to the heels. Walk your hands out. So find yourself in child's pose. Lengthen through the fingertips. Inhale through the crown of the head, so we're staying active in our child's pose. Draw the navel into the spine and exhale the forehead down to the mat. Inhale, come up onto the pads of the fingers, TP out the fingertips. Creating these tents with your hands, hollowing out under the armpits, drawing the shoulder blades back. Belly draws in. Palms press down. Rock yourself back up. Tuck your toes. Sink down on your heels and sway the hips from side to side, stretching through the bottoms of the feet. Now extend through the fingertips. Starfish out the hands and push the hips up towards the ceiling as you straighten the legs. Gently pressing the knees back. Heel, toe the legs. Right and left, left and right. Take the feet hip distance apart. Press into your hands, palms, and roll yourself into your high plank. Like the wave of the ocean, exhale back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank, draw the belly in. Last thing to come up is to drop the chest, lift the heart. Exhale down. Belly draws in. Last thing to roll forward is the chest. And downward facing dog. Pressing into the palms. Press the hands and walk yourself back to your feet. Hang in ragdoll, so hang heavy, letting the crown of your head draw you towards your mat. Sway from side to side. Grab opposite elbows. Tuck the chin into the chest. Look right in between the knees. Allow gravity to do its work, lengthening through the crown of your head, swaying from side to side. Feel the length in the back of the legs, hamstrings stretching out, heels drawing down into the mat, and hips rolling up towards the ceiling. Exhale the hands, palms down. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Walk yourself back to your high plank. Press off your toes. Low plank. Chaturanga halfway down. Shoulders and elbows in one line. And then exhale down to the belly. Let the tops of the toes rest on the mat. Inhale, gentle cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, cobra. Keeping a slight bend in the elbows. Inhale. One more time. Every time coming up a little bit deeper. Still warming up our backs, our spines. Inhale. Exhale down. Tuck your toes. Press into your hands, palms. Reverse your down dog. Sink the heels down. Lengthen through the tailbone. Roll the sits bones up towards the ceiling. Press into all 10 fingers. Come up onto your tiptoes. Float your table. Look forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Rock into that floated tabletop again. Gaze comes up. Belly draws in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Getting more extension through the legs with each down dog. Forward. And downward facing dog. Pressing into the hand palms. Bend your knees. Look up at the top of your mat. You can walk or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale. Halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high lift. Hands, palms reaching up overhead. Exhale the hands to the heart. Draw the belly in. Roll the shoulders back and down. Bow your head forward. Fingertips right into your third eye. Just allow yourself to set an intention for this practice, however quick this practice may be. Inhale the intention to life. Open the eyes. Inhale on. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, high plank. Chaturanga low, pressing off the heels. Slowly lower down halfway. This time, inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press into the palms, find your breath. Hips roll high. Bend the knees, look up at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high lift, palms touch. Exhale, over to your right for a crescent moon stretch, side body stretch. Reach and lengthen through the left fingertips. Draw the hips in one line, shoulders in one line. Chest is lifted, chin is lifted. No clenching in the jaw. Draw the belly in. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Lift your quadriceps up. Draw your belly in. Breathe the chest forward. Roll the right shoulder back on your exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Exhale, sink a little deeper. 2 more breaths. Don't hold your breath. Inhale, center. Look up, shake your head out, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, left foot steps back. Left heel. Almost in line with the right heel for warrior one. Both hip points pointing forward. Lift the chest. Knit the rib cage in. And breathe. Exhale the hands to the heart. Draw the hands back to the mat. Right leg steps back. Chaturanga low. Inhale up, dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Look to the top of your mat. Hop, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high lift. Exhale, side stretch. You can cross the thumbs to keep the palms, hands pressing together. Squeeze the thighs. Lift the heart. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Put a gentle smile on your face. Take the clenching out of the jaw. Lift the heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, right leg steps back. Inhale, warrior one. Both hips forward. Look up. Sink into the left leg. Try to drop both hip points to the top of your mat. Exhale, a hand to the heart. Hands, palms to the mat. Release the left foot, chaturanga. Squeeze the elbows into your side. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press the hands, palms into the mat. Lift the quadriceps up. So push the knees back. We're lifting the quads up. Bend the knees. Look to the top of your mat. Hop, step. And then inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high lift. Palms touch overhead. Exhale, chair pose. Sink down. Utkatasana. Hands in line with the ears. Chest is lifted. Hips are sinking back. Draw the weight into the heels. Draw the hands to the heart. Revolve the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Look up. Draw the left knee in line with the right. Roll the right shoulder back. Pull the belly in. Breathe. And step the left leg back, balancing on the right foot. Shoot the left leg back into revolved crescent lunge. Inhale, airplane out the arms. Exhale the right hand behind your back. You can stay here or draw the left elbow under the right leg, going for a full bind. Once you find the fingers, draw the right shoulder back. Rolling the shoulder open as the heart lifts towards the ceiling. Use your breath. Belly draws in, thighs engaged. Inhale, airplane out the arms. Right hand pulls you up to a standing crescent. Inhale, both arms high. Exhale the hands to the mat. Drop onto the left knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Reach back. Exhale the hands to the heart. Drop the hands, palms to the mat. Sink into that right heel and sit the right hip back. Lengthening over that right leg. Trying to keep both hips in one line. Lengthen to the crown of the head. Hamstring stretch. Walk yourself forward. Drop into the left hip flexor. Come on to the fingertips. Just breathe into it. Breathe depth, length into the muscles in the inner thigh. Belly draws in, hands, palms drop down. Tuck the left foot. Right foot steps back. Left hand to the center of the mat. Inhale, Vashisthasana, side plank. Any variation here will do. And float the top leg high for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right hand palm down, chaturanga low. Inhale up, dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips are high, palms pressing down. Reconnect with that ujjayi breathing. Massaging the nerves that stimulate your parasympathetic nervous system, helping us to relax. Bend the knees, look up with the hands, palms. Hop step to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high, reach the palms up. Exhale, right into your chair pose. Sink back, hips back. Weight comes into the heels, lengthen the arms. You can bring the hands on alongside the ears or press the palms together. Exhale the hands to the heart. Revolve over to the left. Right elbow outside of the left knee. Draw the right knee back. Lift the left shoulder up. Sink into the hips. Use your breath. Squeeze the thighs together. Right leg steps back. Revolved crescent. Inhale, airplane out the arms. Reach towards the ceiling with the left hand and then exhale it behind your back. Half bound. Revolved side angle. Right arm can go under the right leg for a full bind. If you went for it on the left, on the right, try it on the left. Roll the left shoulder back, lift the heart, take the weight off the thigh. Extend through the right heel. Use your breath. Inhale the arms open, left hand pulls you up to standing, and then inhale the arms high. Exhale both hands to the mat. Low crescent lunge. Drop onto the right knee. Inhale, onto the asana. Breathe, drop into your hip flexors. Exhale the hands to the mat. Push into the left heel, drop the left hip back so it's in line with the right. Press into the palms, lengthen through the crown of the head. Just use your breath to find length in the hamstring. Draw the belly in, pulling the right hip forward, left hip back. And then rock yourself forward, sink into the low hip, low lunge, right hip flexor. Lengthening, releasing. Both hands, palms press into the mat. Lift the right leg, right knee off the mat. Step the left leg back. Right hand to the center. Inhale, Vashisthasana, left hand high. Left leg can lift up or stay grounded or drop behind you, whatever you want here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Chaturanga low. Inhale up, dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find your breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high lift, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Bow your head forward. Reconnect with your intention, with your breath. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hop, step it back, chaturanga low. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg high. Press into your hands, palms. Exhale, bend the right knee. Feel the length in the left leg as you open up the right hip. Draw the belly in. Press into both hands equally. And then inhale the right leg high. Exhale the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Sink down into this wide leg crescent lunge. Drop into the left hip. Use your breath. Walk onto the forearms. Extend to the left heel. Continually using the breath. Press the left hand, right hand back into the mat. Sweep the right leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale and high again. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, high lift. Exhale, opposite elbow tap. Inhale, high. Exhale, right elbow tap. Inhale, high lift. Exhale, the outside of that right foot, hand again. This time, step the left leg up, right into Malasana. Hands, palms into the center of your heart. Engage through your Mula Bandha. Lifting up, zipping up from the very bottom all the way into your belly button. Zip up. That tiny little package, a lockbox, lock it up. Hands, palms reach out in front of me. Only my students will probably get that. Inhale, press into the heels. Lifting all the way up. Squeeze the glutes as you lift the hands, palms to the sky. Exhale down. With control, try to sink the hips back so that the knees stay behind the heels. Slowly lower down. Inhale, back up, pressing into the heels. Exhale down. Inhale, press into the heels. Exhale down. Inhale, pull the belly in, zip it up. All the way up, squeeze the inner thighs together, glutes are engaged. Exhale down, slow with control. Hands, palms drop out in front of you. Right hand wraps around the right leg. Inhale the left leg on high. Exhale the left hand behind you for a bind and roll the shoulder open. Lifting the chest, lifting the hips 1 inch. Drawing the belly in. Shoulder goes back on your exhale. Inhale, chest lifts. Press through the heels. And release. Left hand palm in front of you. Right hand palm out in front of you. Left hand wraps around the right leg or left leg. Right hand behind you. Lift up. Malasana with a bind. Roll the right shoulder back. Lift the heart. Belly draws in. Press into your heels. Let your legs become a little bit more engaged, not passive. Belly drops, chest is lifting. Right hand releases to the mat. Left hand releases to the mat. Draw the hands, palms back. Pivot the toes forward. Hang forward, fold, ragdoll. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Left hand grabs the right ankle. Inhale the right arm high. Twist. Exhale the right hand down. Left hand down, right hand reaches under. Grabs the opposite ankle. Inhale, left arm high. Lift the chest. Use the right arm to pull so you get leverage in your twist. Exhale the hands, palms to the mat. Keeping the chin tucked to the chest. Slowly roll yourself back, one vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders back. Interlace the hands, palms on the sacrum. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Let the hands drop over the head, and then rock the arms from right to left. Ending in the center, bending your knees. Releasing the bind, sweeping the hands up into a wide leg chair pose. Sink back. This time, drop the hands, palms out in front of you. Lift the chest, triceps lifted. Lift the chest, lift, lift, lift. Sink into the hips. Sweep the arms up high as you straighten the leg. Exhale the hands to the heart. Heels for the feet back together. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hop, step it back, chaturanga low. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find your breath. Inhale your left leg high. Press into both hands, palms. If you felt the right arm start to bend, or you took all the weight into the left hand, try to redistribute the weight before exhaling and bending the left knee. Open up the hip, drop the heel over the right hip. Lengthen through the right hamstring, inner thigh. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, high lift. Exhale, opposite elbow. Inhale, high. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, high lift. Exhale, the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Sink down into that lunge. Drop into the right hip flexor. Chest is lifted, belly's drawn in. Drop down onto the forearms. If that's accessible or comfortable, lengthen through the crown of the head. So try not to round through the back. Reaching through the crown of your head. Using your breath. Press the hands, palms into the mat. Right leg steps up to meet the left. Malasana. So we're back in our Malasana. Hands, palms pressing into the thighs. Knees squeezing together. So it's a counter, push and pull, push and pull. Hands reach out in front of you. Press into the heels. Slowly start to come up. Pressing into the heels. Belly's engaged. Pelvis is scooping forward. Inhale. Exhale down. Slow with control. If you feel a little bit dizzy here, be very careful. Coming up and down too quickly. We're compressing in Malasana, and then we're sending this rush of fresh blood through the system. So just be careful. Acknowledge when you feel dizzy. Exhale down. Hands, palms drop down. Pivot the toes right behind the wrists. You want to take a step or two back. You are set up for crow pose. So walk the knees all the way up into the tops of the armpits, onto the triceps. Bring your gaze forward. Elbows are squeezing in. Upper thighs are squeezing together. Rock the weight forward. Right foot up. Then left toe up. 5 breaths in crow. Can shoot it back to chaturanga. Up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pressing into the hands, palms. Walk the feet up to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Shake your head, yes. And now, press the hands, palms to the mat. Find yourself in seat, feet touching, knees dropping out to the side. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Press the knees into the inner thighs. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Use the breath. The hips are drawing up off the mat. Sink them back down. Draw the belly in. Lengthen the head. Walk the hands out in front of you. Inhale, drag the hands back up. We're going to open the legs wide. Press the hands to the inner thighs. Just lift the hips up enough to roll the sits bones back so you're sitting up nice and tall. Toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. If the feet start to go in, lift the legs up. Try to externally rotate the hips, thighs. Inhale the arms high. Exhale, the right arm sweeps under you onto the elbow. Reach and lengthen through the left side body, reaching for the right toes. Roll the chest open towards the ceiling. You can take the right hand under the left thigh, roll the shoulder back, draw the belly in, look up. And release, left hand comes up. Inhale, both arms high. Exhale, the left hand out in front of you, onto the elbow. Left fingers can scoop right under that right thigh. Drop the shoulders down. Reach for the left toes. Roll the hip. Shoulders open. Draw the belly in. And release. Inhale, lift the chest. Both hands touch overhead. Exhale the hands to the heart. Lead with the chest, not the head. Forward fold. Walk the hands out in front of you. Readjust those feet. Press the toes towards the ceiling. External rotation happening in the thighs. Reach, extend. Press the hips into the mat. And breathe, using your Ujjayi breathing, lengthening, extending. Inhale, flat back onto the palms of the hands, and then walk the hands back. Drawing the feet together, legs together, bend the knees, and roll onto your back. Just massage the spine. Some circles with the knees. So with the hands on the knees, guiding you in gentle circles. Go in the other direction. Extend the legs up towards the ceiling. Flex the toes back towards your face. Point the toes. Exhale. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale the knees to a bent knee and reach out to the feet. Happy baby. Pressing the spine onto the mat. Drawing the belly in. From your happy baby, release the hands, palms, and just draw the right knee into the chest. Interlace the hands on top of the knee. Massage the ascending colon on the right side of your body. Left foot is relaxed on the mat. Biceps pulling in. Chin is slightly tucked so that you find length all the way through the neck, all the way through the entire spine. And switch legs. Left leg in, right leg extends to the mat. Draw the left knee in. Flex the toes back towards your face. Draw the knee all the way into the armpit. Massage the left side of your body, descending colon. Relax your jaw. And breathe. Left leg extends to meet the right, and then draw both knees in, lifting the shoulders up to wrap the arms around the legs, grabbing opposite elbows. Toes are touching, big toes touching, heels in one line. Drop the shoulders down, tuck the chin. Try to create length in the spine. Belly's drawing in, knees are pulling into the chest at the same time, pressing the spine down into the mat. Massaging your transverse colon, aiding in digestion and elimination. And take the peace fingers onto the big toes, extend the toes towards the ceiling. Lengthen through the back of the legs. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale, float the legs down, float the hands, palms down to your side. Close your eyes. Let your heels melt into the mat. Let your thighs be heavy. And then let your thighs become weightless where they're touching the mat. Jaw is relaxed. Eyes are closed. Settle into your Shavasana. You can pause this video to take a longer Shavasana, or start wiggling your fingers and your toes, rolling your head from side to side, opening and closing your jaw, coming back into an awareness of your breath. On your next inhale, inhale the arms over your head. Exhale onto your right side, drawing your knees in and cupping your head into the crook of your right arm. Sealing in your practice. Extend the left leg. Come up into a comfortable seat. Place the hands, palms on the knees, eyes closed. Sit up nice and tall. Take another moment to reflect on mind-body balance. To breathe in gratitude for all of your many blessings. Bringing your hands to your heart center, bow your head forward and seal in that prayer of gratitude and intention. Hands to your third eye, your forehead, your center of intuition. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for practicing with me today. Shine your light and your love to everyone you meet. Namaste.